All right, I'm back. I haven't put a video up in a while, and I just thought of something funny. I'm gonna tell you about the time I had to drink half a 30 rack to stop my boy from getting raped, right? Or at least sexually assaulted, sort of against his will, right? So my boy Spock, I don't know how he gets himself into this shit, was roommates with this girl for a while, and she was cool as shit. She was a real cool girl, and she had a crush on my man, and she had like a dirty 30 like birthday party and invited us. And when we got there, she was kind of turned up. She threw like a 30 pack of Miller Lights at our feet. She's like, Dave, I mean, you got a girl, you can go home. She's like, Spock, you don't drink this shit, you're gonna be my birthday present, right? And then she was like, I gotta get to my guests. Spock looked at me and was like, you better stop drinking, motherfucker. I was like, what? What? I'm not the one that's gonna be someone's birthday present, bro. Why do I have to stop fucking ripping back beers? He's like, come on, man, help me out. Stop ripping these beers back. I'm like, man, this motherfucker got me in some shit again, right? So, I mean, don't get me wrong, he's bailed me out of plenty of shit. So we start destroying fucking beers. Ripping them back like it's going out of style. I think we got to this girl's house at like 9, right? I think by 11:30, we must have drank fucking 26 out of 30 fucking beers. And at this point, the tank's full, his tank's full. And I'm like, oh man, I don't think I can put another one down. He's like, I got an idea, man. Put the beers in your cargo shorts, and I'll put 2 in my cargo shorts. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, bro, I gotta take a leak before we leave. So I'm in the bathroom, and I'm in there for a while, right? Because I'm peeing out, half a 30 rack, right? I must have peed before that. I'm just joking. I wish my bladder was that strong, right? Super bladder. So he calls me and I'm pissing, right? And I'm like, yo, what's up? He's like, you better not fucking leave me here. I'm like, I'm in the fucking bathroom. He's like, come on, get the fuck out here. We gotta go. I'm like, I should fucking leave you here, bro. Got me into some shit. It's some kind of fucking drinking contest so you don't get fucking ridden like a fucking, a prized horse. So anyways, right? We're like, hey, we ripped this back. She's like, fine. Guess you guys can go home then. And as we're leaving, we're heading down the stairs of this fucking 3-decker, and I'm like, my fucking legs are rubber and shit. And I'm like, yo, bro, I should not be driving. He's like, put this motherfucker in drive and let's get the fuck out of here. I'm like, okay. So my man was worried about getting fucked real hard. I don't know. I mean, I guess he wasn't into it, you know what I mean? She probably would have put a beating on his ass anyways. So I'm driving through the fucking tunnel. Hey, psst. This motherfucker cracks a beer and puts it in my center console. I'm like, did you just crack a beer? He's like, yeah. Now I'm all over the fucking place, right? I look over and I go, well, I didn't look over. I went, yo, how am I doing? No answer. So then I look over. And my man's head is down like this. And I'm like, yo, you fucking sleeping? He's like, nah, I'm just looking at my shoes. You could tell he was fucking passed out and just came to. Right? So I'm like, bro, I got a fucking open container in here. He's like, kid, you might as well be drinking a beer if you're going to get a DUI. I'm like, it kind of makes sense. Pulled one out of my cargo shorts and cracked one. I was like, now we got 2 in the center console. So driving home sideways, fucking sipping beers, watching my boy stare at his shoes. Stopped him from getting fucking raped by, you can't rape the willing. I'm just kidding. He was just like, fuck, I don't want to be someone's birthday present. Like, that's kind of flattering, homie. Anywho, I dropped his ass off, fucking, went home. Woke up the next day and I was like, oh. What the hell did we do last night? He's like, well, I mean, you saved me from having to fucking do something I didn't want to do. I was like, bro, we're lucky we got home, man. I think that was like about 15 years ago. I'm not advocating anybody should be getting behind the wheel fucked up, you know what I mean? And I very rarely have done that in my life, but that was one of the instances where I was like, yo, I shouldn't be driving. My man's like, go. And I'm like, I guess it seems like a good fucking idea then. Anyways, I find that story amusing. Somebody else might not. Don't fucking drink and drive. Well, now you got Uber and buses and taxis and all types of shit. magic carpet rides. A fucking unicorn will come pick you up. One of your friends will come get you. Back in the day, we were dumb. We didn't have any of that shit. So, until next time, be good to each other. Do something nice for somebody. And shit, man, maybe take one for the team and be someone's birthday present. I wish that would happen to me. That'd be pretty flattering. But, you know, yet to see. Be good.